Hey guys, how are you? I'm Kabbin. Welcome back to Stardew Valley. Today, you know what? It's been a very long time since we played Stardew Valley last. And I have to tell you, just like every single other time I play this game and record it, it's like coming back home. You know what I mean? This game is so comforting, so enjoyable and relaxing, and we're just gonna have a good time talking. You know what I'm saying? So, last I remember, we were doing pretty well with our... Yeah, things look good. That is a weed, though, I think. But no problem. Wait. Maybe not. This is... Oh, the ones that are done will get cut with the... Understood. Understood. Okay, cool. I've never grown wheat before. Forgive me. So that is definitely a weed, though. I'm wondering why that grew. I didn't know that could... Maybe I didn't water it. Maybe I thought I watered it and didn't, which is entirely plausible. Because I'm pretty good at that. I'm good at forgetting things in the middle of doing them. So, since we last talked, some pretty interesting things have been announced from the Stardew Valley crew and Nintendo, which, I mean, I know they're not really directly related, but they both you know, have their hands in game development, so it's worth discussing regardless. That just watered that same spot like 5 separate times. It's no big deal. So Nintendo announced this Nintendo Labo thing, which, I mean, of course, listen, I'm so far behind on that, it's not even really worth discussing, but I think I still have to say something about it. I really have no direct issues with it. I did it first. I was very confused. I didn't understand the target audience, and then I realized that's because I'm not the target audience. It's not for me. Like, it's not for most of the people who are probably watching the video as soon as it's announced or as soon as it's released. It's like they're kids or just children in general. It's gonna be used by adults because it's interesting. It's a cool concept. It's always, you know, Nintendo doing their very Nintendo thing where they're like, oh, let's make things new, but not so new that it's inaccessible. It's still toys, you know what I mean? So people who don't really get video games can maybe step into them easier, or people with certain needs can access the video games because they're tangible, you know what I mean? So you never know, though, and then I think that's part of it, that it has a lot of opportunity. And for expansion too, like as long as they're willing to make more of these cardboard cutouts, then, you know, there's always going to be room to grow, you know? Well, that was a pretty successful harvest, I'd say. We're going to keep one of these just in case. One of those just in case. So we're just going to get rid of all this other stuff. This is going to give us probably quite a bit of money. I don't know. I think we used the bread. I think we made the wheat for bread, if I remember correctly. Because we did build this kitchen. How do I use this again? There we go. So we need to make wheat flour. Correct. And to make wheat flour, we need to make some sort of machine. I forget which one specifically, but that's okay. We'll get there. Probably we need a mill. And a mill is probably not really a machine, but more so a building. So let's head to the well, actually, hold on. Let me put these away so that they're not taking up room in my inventory, and I'll put away the wheat too that we're actually going to use. This is almost full. Do this. Yeah, what was this one again? Is this the one that has all our good stuff? Yeah. I'll take these two and put it in there. The room? Not quite. Well, you know what? That's how it is sometimes. So, we're going to head to, we're going to head to whatever that guy's name is, the guy with the crazy long name, not Sebastian. That's another person whose name I actually forgot. We're going to head over to the carpenter and see what he's got for us, because we do want to start cooking. That's one of our main goals that I could remember from when we were playing pretty consistently. Another thing about that was announced recently is that Stardew Valley is in fact getting that multiplayer that we've so been wanting, and I think we have a general release date. I'm not sure of the particulars. I do forget because I'm pretty good at doing that. This guy right here, but this is what we actually wanted. There it is. 2,500 gold, 4 cloth, 50 stone, and 10 wood. So that's definitely functional. We have all those, close to all those things back home, minus the 2,500 gold, but we'll get there. That's for sure. That's definitely going to be a thing we can do, and maybe even during this episode, at least to start that. So yeah, we're definitely getting that multiplayer for Stardew Valley that we've been wanting so long, and it's going to really bring some pretty cool life back into the game for people who haven't played in a long time, which is awesome. That's going to be great, and it's going to be on console too, so people who don't have it on PC can still access the online, and it's going to be on Switch, which is just like perfect. It's really the perfect scenario, you know what I mean? So that's cool. Good stuff. Okay, so we're gonna head back and we're gonna check on the amount of cloth that we have, and then we're gonna try and remember how to get cloth, probably from growing cotton. Is that what we do? And then we mill it, and then we not mill it, but rather use one of these puppies here. I know there's something here we can. You just flat out craft it? I don't think so. It's been a while. Well, we'll get there. We'll get there. We forgot to check the weather. I clicked fortune teller, but that's no big deal. The spirits are neutral today. You know what? I feel that. I feel that. That's fair. It's gonna rain all day tomorrow. That's actually great. No problem with that. We wanted to look to see how much wood we had. So we have enough wood and enough stone, which is fine. It works. We are gonna cut back some of this shenanigans. Just kind of thin it out a little bit so that it'll grow back. Hopefully grow back in and thicken rather than like keep expanding, because I don't want so much of this. So much room to tame, that, you know, land to tame that we haven't even come close to touching yet, because that's kind of what I like about this game, on top of the many other things I like about this game, is that, you know, if you aren't feeling like you have the potential, like right now we're really kind of we're digging deep here. You know, we don't really have a very good watering can right now, so we're kind of doing whatever we can. We basically have the max amount of plant life to water per day, and look, like we're halfway through our energy bar just the amount of plants we have now. I can't even imagine what it'd be like if we completely took over the whole entire part of the farm, that whole region over here. It's massive. You know, if we had done that, we'd probably be passed out by now and not be able to take care of everything properly. So works out as it is now. But one day we'll be able to have the upgrades to do that. I forgot about this. Like, completely forgot about it. What do I need to build this? I bet you I don't need to build anything. I bet I need to complete a package. That sounds about right. Okay. We're probably just gonna sell this stuff just because it's filling up space in my inventory that I don't need it to fill up. After we finish our loop around to look for, you know, not salvageable, but what's the word? The game uses a specific word. Foraged items, forageable items, and then we'll probably just sleep, see how much money we made, and spend the day tomorrow either, probably not fishing because that's a little bland. We'll do a little bit of it, but maybe not too much. And you know what? Honestly, we're probably gonna get that thing built. We can probably go and buy cloth from the guy who owns the general store. So let's head over there right now while they're still open today to guarantee, you know, to get an idea of what we're, you know, really looking at in terms of cost for the cloth, because it's probably expensive. I think it's an artisan good. It's probably pretty high up there, probably like 75 gold or something like that. Like, it could be pretty substantial. Yers, that's a guy's name. Yeah, we don't need that. We need cloth. And you don't have any. That's a shame. That really stinks. Okay. So all that space with all that wheat, we may just replant it. How much did we have there? I think we bought some extra wheat before, but just in case, we're gonna buy about 10. Just to kind of like put something back there. I don't remember how to get cloth. We'll have to check our inventory back at home because I, again, of course, forgot to check for cloth. So that'll give us something to do real quick, and then we'll hop in bed, have a bit tomorrow, and tackle the day. Trying to think. Oh, I've been watching a lot of shows recently, and I watched this one show that I did buy a ton of this stuff. I figured I did. I put it away and didn't grab it. Nice one, Kabbin. We're just gonna replant. Do I need to water all this? I forget. So I am definitely. Do I need to water this? We'll just do it. Whatever. Why not? It'll give us a skill regardless. I watched for the third time that I'm finally starting to actually talk about what it was. I watched Devilman Crybaby, and if you don't know what it is, it's like a retelling of a classic like anime manga from quite a long time ago, which has definitely had a major impact on the entire, the whole scene. Most honestly, everything, because this is the kind of series that influenced like Berserk and like Evangelion, you know what I mean? So like, and those two series influence practically everything else. So I mean, this is like the OG, you know what I mean? So this is the fact that there was a remake being made is really cool. It's definitely worth a watch, even just for that reason alone. But what's even arguably more amazing is that it was a Netflix original. Like this, it was. I think it was a Netflix original. At least it isn't in America. Maybe it was released, or at least in North America. Maybe it was released elsewhere. In different, whatever. But yes. Anyway, it was very good. I would say it still wasn't my favorite show. It had a pretty good impact. It was fun to watch. It was definitely a little crazy. A lot of people will get a kick out of just how ridiculous it really is. But in like a cool way. Like it kind of knows its limits, but those limits are pretty far out there. So if you're kind of squeamish, definitely don't watch it. It's a little much sometimes, some weird stuff that goes on, but anyhow, it's a good show. It's a good watch. It's interesting that Netflix has been picking up shows like that. Dang, we really made quite a bit of bank yesterday. Sweet. And I don't think there was. I think the only other Netflix original show, like, well, animation that I've seen that, or at least know that people have watched in my circle of friends, was Castlevania. And I heard that was okay. I heard it was kind of too short, but let's just flat out sell the apples. I know we can make like preserves or something out of them, but whatever. Anything we can harvest today? Is this good now? Sweet. I don't want to cut. Nah, I'm not going to try it. We're just going to leave those out. Like empty like that. No, we're not. I'm joking. We're going to go in, grab the seeds, and do what we're supposed to do because we don't have to water anything today. So why skimp out on, minor things like this? It's not like it's that tedious. Even though it's incredibly tedious. What are the, maybe I really haven't watched that many shows. I just thought I had watched quite a few shows. Regardless, though, great show, Devilman Crybaby. Makes me want to watch the original Devilman, and it really got me excited for that new chapter of Berserk that came out. So, good stuff. Good stuff. Which, by the way, the new chapter of Berserk, holy moly. No spoilers, but come on, guys. If you're not, no, don't watch Berserk. If you're not reading Berserk, you're missing out. Regardless of what your interests are, it's at least worth a shot. Crazy stuff. Another show with like, well, rather another piece of media, because I guess the show is something. Another series with, you know, no boundaries pretty much whatsoever. Like it's ruthless, man. It's ruthless, but it shows off human nature in a pretty visceral way. It's kind of cool. Excuse me again. Okay. So what is this? Worth a shot. No, wrong thing. No. There we go. I need bok choy for an experiment. Classic wizard. Need some bok choy just for just a little experiment. He's a little hungry. More likely. So we left our house without any of the items or tools we need to make this day fruitful. So that's good. That's a great way to be. We'll take the loop around just while we're here. Grab a fishing pole. And you know, we'll probably go set up that mill. That loop is not worth it whatsoever. There's nothing grown. You might get stuck down here. Oh. Ooh. Okay. Big. Yeah, nice. Cool. Let's grab the things we need. We need wood, stone. We don't have fabric. Cabin. That's the whole thing. You know that. That's what you're saying right now? You're right. I'm sorry. I forgot that we needed cloth. Oh, gee whiz. What's the weather tomorrow? Ooh, a new dish, huh? Tortillas. How many of you are gnawing on a microwave convenience burrito while watching this program? Shame on you. You might as well wrap your beans in an old wash rag. Now listen up. Once you tried my fresh rustic corn tortillas, you'll never go back. Cool. I may be able to... Where are those? Yes. Where is it? That's just bread. There it is. Oh, just corn, huh? That's cool. That's solid. We could probably use that to cook. You know, it's probably like an integral part of another dish. So, where can I buy fabric? I'm sitting here. I'm trying to think where I can buy fabric. Oh no, this is rough, man. I really have no clue. I really have absolutely no idea. Oh, look at that. Don't mind if I do. What am I doing? Hello? Here we go. The current... Oh, we already did it. Right. Correct. I'm at a loss. I really don't remember where I can get any cloth from. I'm gonna have to just go to every store and see. Scavenge for some. Maybe that weird store at the to the west is what we want. That is wacky. See, listen, if you don't never tell me, never ever tell me I can't look through garbage cans. Come on, dude. Come on. One man's trash. Another man's trash. Alright. There it is. Oh my god. Bro. Oh my god. What? What is this? What is that number? You've got to be kidding me. That is absolutely the craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. There's no way. That is insanity. I thought I was highballing when I said 65 gold or 75 gold. 2,000 plus gold that's ridiculous. So we need to have, okay. Okay, sorry, now I'm pacing. Now I'm flustered, for sure, to say the least. That is ridiculous. That is something that puts a mill very far off into the future for us, which is a shame because wheat's so easy to access, and I have nothing to do with it. There's nothing I can do. Really stinks. I'm gonna put all this in here. Why not? Why is there one sap in there? That just makes no sense. We're not gonna go fishing. It's a waste of time right now. Just get rid of that sap. It's just taking up room. Okay. With that being the case, perhaps it's time now to look into being able to make, you know, cloth ourselves. Why are we not doing that right now? Great question. We need to have animals, and I think the first step would be a chicken coop. We don't need to go crazy and have a barn right out the gate. We're not used to taking care of animals yet. We don't know how much of a real impact it'll have on how much money we make per day, per week, per month. However, I just walked right past the place. We do need to start at some point, I guess. The game is telling me that. We're kind of letting ourselves get behind on one end, and that's rough. So, for cloth, do you sell cloth? No, why would you? Oh my god. Why would you want a bigger TV? This makes no sense. Calendar has potential, but we're not going to buy that. Okay. We need 300 wood. And okay. Hold on. Just to make sure I get this right. 300 wood and 100 stone. Yes. Okay. Head back home and try to make that work. I can't guarantee it. That could be the goal for next time. That's really crazy. I still can't get over the fact that that cloth costs so much gold. Wow. Also, this is pretty cool. I will definitely sell that. Thank you very much. Oh my gosh. Okay. We're pretty close to that. I grabbed the hoe, not an axe, because it looks like the same thing. No, it doesn't. It looks very different. I'm just not paying attention. Clearly. Okay. Can I cut this yet? No. Well, we were talking about taming this land. And here we are. Also, I'm pretty sure we have a mushroom farm now, and I haven't gone in there in quite some time, so I should probably do that, like, ASAP. Because I'll forget. So, in we go. Yep, thought I know. I knew because past me didn't do it. Alright. A little update on the way that I'll be doing some of my other gameplays. I still have yet to purchase the adapter and the cords that I need for my PS2 to record PS2 gameplay. But at the same time, I've heard that recently people have found a way to emulate PS2 games on a PS4. So maybe I don't need to do that, because it does cost quite a bit of money. That seems a little ridiculous at any point in my life. So I'll look into that, see how hard it is to get that working consistently, because the last thing I want to do is lose, like, have it be unstable and lose saves, because that'd be horrible. That'd be almost worst case scenario in terms of that specifically, like having a series and having it destroyed because of my laziness being, you know, it's one of the most preventable things is not being lazy. So we'll get there. Okay, we need one more. Where are we gonna put this? Where is this gonna go? That's a mushroom tree. First of all, that's super cool. Didn't know that could happen. And it happened by accident. There's probably people who are like, I want mushroom trees on my farm, and they aren't able to get them. Because I remember in like Animal Crossing, like wanting to get like those really pretty flowers and not being able to get them, and like everyone else had them like on accident. Because they just like did so well taking care of their farm that it just happened naturally. Like, wow, thanks guys. So I don't want it right here. That's just in the way. I think I want it like here. I don't know if it's actually like if I need to clear this out or not, but I'm going to. Also, now it's 7 o'clock, so now this day was beyond ruined, but hey, whatever. Alright, well, now this is clear, so that's good, I guess. It's not entirely clear, but it wants to be. It's on its way to being clear. My thoughts are, we put it like here if we can, like right here. And if we can't, then we can't, and we'll put it wherever we can fit it. Crazy. Crazy stuff. There was an English trailer released for the new Shin Megami Tensei game coming out. And I didn't remember it coming out. I remember when the Japanese trailer came out, and I had no idea what any of the characters were saying or what any of the dialogue was on screen as it flashed by. But like, the trailer still didn't say anything. Like, I was actually happier not knowing what it said because I thought it said something, and it said absolutely nothing. Like, there was nothing interesting about that entire trailer besides we know the setting and we know like what some of the themes might be. Gee whiz. All right, let's just get out of here. We have one goal today, and it's to get the chicken coop set up. It's raining again. That is absolutely the best possible scenario. What do you got for me? It's blackberry season right now. The bushes are full of them. I want to pick some, but I lost my basket. Can you help? Yeah, sure. What do you need me to do? Find Linus's basket and return it to him. That is what you asked for, and I did accept, but for some reason I thought you wanted blackberries, and now I don't really want to do your quests. Sorry, pal. Corn is done. You know what that means. You know exactly what that means. I don't even have to tell you. We're going in here. Do we already have corn, like, saved? Gold corn? We don't have gold corn, so listen. We're gonna save one of the gold corns. The rest, though? Dude, check this out. Look at that. Beautiful. So let's see how much that sells for. It's not golden. Like, we used golden corn and we didn't get golden tortillas. So it may not have been worth it entirely, but it may have been. I have no idea. So we'll see. I'll probably look up later on the wiki like how much gold you get from a normal corn being sold versus, you know, tortilla, and based on different levels of quality. We'll see. Sorry about the yawn, by the way. Came out of nowhere, snuck up on me. I apologize. Won't happen again, I promise. Okay. This is a big milestone, I think. It should be. Okay, listen. Can you just open, guys? I'm gonna give you business. This is. There we go. There we go. Wait a second. Wait a second. All those dots on bushes mean that there's berries there? Hold on a second. Like this right here. Okay, no, good. I was gonna say, if those all have berries on them, I would be so upset with myself for not knowing that. That'd be ridiculous. Okay, good. Good to know. Hey, Linus. You home, bud? Listen, I know you can't find your basket. I'll just give you some blackberries. I really, really don't want to do that quest. If I find it later, I find it, but I don't want to do that, so. Sorry, bud. And come on. Yeah, I am soaked. Leave me alone. Don't make fun of me. Do we have any other options that are worth it? Maybe I should build this first. Because we do need feed to have a coop. Uh-oh. 50,000 gold. Oh my god. Oh jeez. I really, you know what? Maybe I should just do this just because I finally made up my mind about something. Just because I finally realized that it's something we can do. Alright. So this can go right here, but that's very ugly because it's actually very wide. So I don't want that. Doesn't want to go there. Yeah, it doesn't like grass. Are you oh my god. Are you kidding me? You gotta be joking. Alright, so we're gonna go home and clear this area out because I need to clear it doesn't that's ridiculous. Whatever. And we'll grab some copper and we'll grab some clay if I have any. And we'll try and get that built too. I think I need 100 more stone though. Jeez. This is becoming a hassle, but it'll be worth it, I think. It'll be worth it. I'm going to say, if we have the clay... Some more berries. If we have the clay, we absolutely should build a silo first. If we don't have the clay, we'll build the coop right away. Just to get the hit out of, you know, the hit on money, the hit on everything, just completely out of the way. It'll be over with. No big deal. And then, you know, we'll see where it goes. This is going to be pretty... Just in case, we're going to go pretty far out with this. I'm going to have to go in and grab a pickaxe, but just in case I decide there's a better spot for it. But there isn't really a better spot. I think it just wants to go right there. But again, just in case, because I don't want to have to come back here. Okay. We'll grab a pickaxe when we go inside. We're looking for clay. 10 clay. We have clay. We do have 5 copper and 10 clay. Okay. Okay. So hold on. 11 o'clock. We're gonna get rock until noon. We're not gonna get 100 stone. That's a frozen geode. What? What is that? I have no clue what that is. I promise that because of the situation that we're in right now, I guarantee that something is at least going to be started building during this episode. I guarantee it. We're not going to get 100. That's okay. So I know it's past noon, but we just got to this like motherload of stone right here, and we're just going to get as much as we can. Because we have all this energy, because we don't have to use any energy today. So why not just do this? So we'll go to 1. Just so that we have time. I want to make sure that we space out our time properly, because yesterday we kind of got ahead of ourselves. Alright. Okay, so we got 50. Just about 50. Probably like 40 more like, but still good. Still very good. No big deal. So we are going to go immediately. Hold on. While we're at it, we'll go grab the other geode, just so that we can get them done together, because I have a plan. So, silo today. That way, when we cut grass again next, it'll fill up our silo. It'll be great. It'll be fantastic. Not an issue. Boom. Done, right? Then, maybe in 3-4 days, we will do our coop. That way we have feed ready, because the last thing we want to do is build this chicken coop, have it ready to go, and then have no silo and have to buy feed because we're not thinking properly. We don't have a heater either, which is another issue. So maybe it's just better to have this silo built, fill it up, maybe even build another one if it's even worth it. Is that even a thing you can do in this game? I don't even know. But regardless, check this out. Silo, build. We're going to put this puppy like right here. Right. Right? Right? Yeah, right? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Hold on. No, really? Alright, well. My hand slipped. Oh, I wanted to have spacing. It's gonna look ugly. If it doesn't, maybe it won't look ugly. Maybe it'll look fine. The game didn't say, "Are you sure?" It just built it. And that's a little weird, but you know what? We'll take my mistake. We'll live with it. If we have to pay to move it, we'll pay to move it. My apologies. But something's being built. Fantastic. Wonderful. Let's crack open this frozen geo, because I don't know what it is. We're doing it second, though. Why would we do it first? Be good. That is okay. Let's see. What do we got? What's that? Iron ore? Why? Can we donate any of this stuff just to get more stuff on the shelf? Oh, I guess I already gave him all of this stuff. Ooh, there's a garbage can here. That's humongous. Wow. Okay. Listen. Relatively fruitful day. Not much was done, but lots was, you know, planned out, which is good. Hey, how are you? Did you read that? I clicked away very quickly, but it said it's good weather for a picnic, isn't it? And it's pouring rain. Okay. Anyway. We have just about enough resources to get, you know, to get that coop done, which is great. We use a lot of copper today. 5 copper. That is a lot. That is quite a lot, but that's how it is. You know, that's how it is sometimes. This is going to go in here. So is this, because why not? I don't know what any of this stuff is doing in my inventory right now. This is going to go back. This is all going to go in here. Forget it. It's time for bed, guys. It's time for sleep. Thank you so much for watching. Been a bit of an interesting episode, that's for sure. Got some pretty good stuff done. Made some pretty good money, but not today. That is okay. That could be worse. I think if we didn't use gold corn to make it and there was just normal corn, it would have been definitely more worth it. But good to know. Good to know for sure. Listen, thank you again so much for watching. Have a great day. Be safe. I don't know. Love you guys. See you soon.